A dramatic rescue by the Coast Guard today in downtown Milwaukee. A tiny little dog made its way right onto the ice in the middle of the Milwaukee River. Fox 6's Brett Lemoyne is live along the Riverwalk tonight with the two men who made quite a splash saving it.
Yeah, Mary, at first witnesses thought maybe it was a person in the river this afternoon, so they called police. Police called the Coast Guard. Well, it turns out it was actually a dog, but that drew hundreds of people here to the Riverwalk to find out what happened next.
Oh, puppers. Come back, puppers. No, 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 no.
As this tiny black dog tiptoes onto narrow, thin ice in the middle of the Milwaukee River Wednesday afternoon, dozens along the Riverwalk hold their breath, fearing the worst.
Uh-oh, puppers in the water, stuck.
I wouldn't want my dog to be out there, and I wasn't about to let this dog go under the ice and lose his life.
When the Coast Guard arrived, the challenge wasn't just saving the dog, it was getting to it.
Our inflatable boat doesn't really go over that kind of stuff, so that was a big challenge.
Jonathan Nolan is in the inflatable raft. It doesn't get far. Faced with a soup of garbage, branches, and ice, Nicholas Ditch decided to jump in.
Then I just had to push through all the ice. I tried to make a pathway, breaking ice, moving it.
As Ditch got within arm's length, the dog darted away.
Please don't do this, you know, I mean, I'm trying to save you and you're just running away from us.
Scurrying farther and farther, the dog ultimately goes under, submerged in the 32-degree water, and then buried under the ice.
That kind of just sent a burst of adrenaline into me, and I hopped up on the ice and punched a hole right where I saw the dog go under.
The rescue comes with a much-needed warm hug. Police on the bridge above lower a yellow bag to lift the dog out. If man's best friend is a dog, this pooch must consider these men its savior.
If that was my dog in there, you know, I'd have jumped off the bridge to get it, you know what I mean?
Now, we don't know how this dog ended up in the river, and we don't know where the dog's owner was during this whole ordeal, but both men from the Coast Guard say they sure would like an update on how this dog is doing. They say they would even be interested in paying it a visit at some point in the near future. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Brett Lemoyne, Fox 6 News.
Taking a big old boat. You know, maybe it's chasing geese. I saw a dog trying to chase the geese out onto the lake recently. That could be one explanation, right? You never know.
It could be, yeah. The dog seemed like it had a lot of energy, so
sure did.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, thanks. Happy ending there, Brett. Thank you.
Wow, the ending of that video when the dog goes under, it's like
like
Coast Guard rescuers are just in time.
Yeah.
Well, we saw from Brett